Whenever a ship is put on the sea, it starts to attract barnacles. Little crustaceans that attach themselves to the hull below the waterline. The longer the ship is in the water, the more barnacles it attracts. They slow you down. And the more barnacles, the greater the friction. Projects attract their own form of friction. From the moment they are conceived, they face a whole panoply of different barnacles. Politically driven tweaks to the scope. Business cases that are manipulated to underplay some risks. One-dimensional metrics which encourage people to play to the metric. Unhelpful elements of governance simply inherited from the last project. Project procedures or meetings that seem to have no real purpose and just mean you have to expend time and effort. Sometimes the sources of friction are simply things that you may not say or even think on the project for fear of being branded a heretic. Unfortunately, just as with the ship's barnacles, this project friction is also largely invisible. We know it's there, but we shrug and normalize it as part of the cost of doing the project. The trouble is, friction slows you down or means you need to expend more energy to achieve the same result. Sometimes it will constrain your options, forcing you to abandon the best solutions or to adopt workarounds in order to comply. Although it is invisible, everyone knows it's there, and consequently, it undermines any sense of transparency. It erodes faith in the project and forms an effective obstacle to collaboration. The good news is there is an alternative. We've been using a mix of human-centric data, practical change management interventions, and over 30 years of experience to shape project design, delivery, and decision-making on major infrastructure projects around the world, essentially helping them identify and remove their own project barnacles. Working with the project teams themselves, we look at measures such as the quality of meetings, the power of the vision, the perceived capability of the team, the sustainability of their working practices to gather anonymous data on the emotions, and the beliefs and values of those working on the project. Working with the project organization, we help you design interventions, many of which will be immediately intuitive, to respond to the real impacts of your own project barnacles and eliminate them from the project. The result is an approach based on leading rather than lagging indicators that improves project transparency, engagement, and confidence in the project. That encourages reflection, learning, and constructive feedback. That increases project resilience and grows your capability to deliver successfully in complex and uncertain environments. Does this all strike a chord? Contact Donnie, Stuart, or Jonathan to set up a health check, which will introduce you to the metrics and show some meaningful opportunities for ways to improve performance and remove the friction.